And we also are checking out our weather. Hope you had a great Juneteenth, holiday weekend, a black boat weekend there on Lake Norman. Our Bekah Birdsall is concentrating on what is happening today because this humid air is definitely coming back in, and definitely felt it yesterday for Father's Day a little bit.
Yes, Saturday was nice. It was cooler. It was cloudy in the middle 80s, and then yesterday the heat and humidity really started to pick up.
I was like, summer.
Yes,
Hello.
summer. Yeah. Perfect conditions for that summer solstice that happened early Sunday morning. But we made it to 90 yesterday. Today is going to be even hotter than that with those feel-like temperatures in the middle to even upper 90s. So going to be feeling quite sticky out there. But that is going to provide fuel for some afternoon and evening thunderstorms. We are weather impact alert for the second half of the day, that main timing window from 4 o'clock this afternoon all the way into midnight. And we do have an advancing cold front. Not ahead of it. We've got plenty of heat and humidity. So the main impacts are going to be some strong winds, of course, heavy rainfall, the potential for some isolated hail as well. But the thing is, it's not going to be widespread. Not everyone gets in on the action, and a lot of us around here in Charlotte may not get in on anything until after 10 o'clock. So this is what we're tracking off towards the west. No rain currently in the Carolinas. We've got lots of showers and thunderstorms, especially from middle Tennessee, extending all the way up over towards Kentucky. So this is what is headed our way and what we'll be tracking again for the second half of your Monday. So there's that future cast. Here's that advancing cold front throwing us those rain chances later on today. It is going to linger a little bit as we go into your Tuesday. The potential not only for some morning showers, but a few isolated downpours during the afternoon as that cold front actually makes its way across the greater Charlotte area. Now, behind that cold front, a push of some drier, even some cooler air for midweek, and we will certainly get to that in just a few minutes. For now, this is what we're looking at in terms of that severe weather risk for today. Again, the potential for large hail, that's going to be around quarter-sized or larger, and then damaging winds, though the primary concern where we could see gusts upwards of 60 miles per hour at times in the setup to support what's called a downburst. So closer to home, zooming in, this is what we're looking at. 2 o'clock, we've got a couple of showers in the mountains. Everywhere else is dry. So if you're wondering, well, where's the system? Well, it's coming, but a lot of us, again, may not even see it at all. And a lot of us may only see it until late tonight. So 5 o'clock starts to get a little bit more active, especially along and north of that I-40 corridor. Here's 8 o'clock, and then eventually closer to midnight, a better chance, I think, to see some showers and thunderstorms near Charlotte. The Tuesday morning very well could start off damp, a few late showers, and then actually as that cold front passes, may trigger a couple of isolated showers and thunderstorms, coverage much less than what we're expecting for today. Just keep that in mind. It won't actually dry off until we go into your Wednesday. We are looking at, the potential for some slow-moving downpours, can dump maybe over an inch of rain in some spots. Very isolated risk for excessive rainfall impacts, and the impacts are going to be north and west of the Charlotte metro, mainly extending north of that I-40 corridor. Briefly drying off for Wednesday. Wednesday is likely the pick of the week because it's going to be feeling a little bit nicer. It's also going to be one of the cooler days with 0 rain chances. After that, we'll continue these daily storm chances in the forecast. This is more hit or miss, pop up. Not everyone sees it. No actual widespread rain in the forecast over this next week ahead. Now, we're at a yearly departure of rainfall, about 6.5 inches, but a departure for this month already close to about an inch of rainfall. So we need desperately more rounds of rainfall, especially to actually make a dent with the drought. That 4-day forecast for the first official week of summer. Today is going to be the hottest one, 92, but of course factoring in those high dew points and humidity, it is going to be feeling absolutely brutal, middle to even upper 90s, especially the further south you travel. Briefly cooling down into the upper 80s. Again, Wednesday looking nice, plenty of sunshine, and it's going to be one of the cooler days out of the next 7, and then back into the 90s by the time we get towards the end of the work week. We're warming now. It's already at 9 o'clock. We're 80 degrees here in Charlotte, 81 over towards Syrah, and entering the 70s even over towards the mountains. Note that yesterday being the summer solstice, the sun angle peaks. It's actually also the longest day of the year as well. So anticipate a high UV index for the rest of the month. That's going to be a burn time anywhere from 15 to even 10 10 minutes, especially on sunny days like today. We will also slowly be losing daylight. Right around this time of year, we have around 14 hours and 30 minutes of daylight. So that goes down in 2 weeks to 14 hours and 26. So slowly we'll start to drop off, especially as we go further into the winter solstice. Today, hot, humid. Again, those heat index values are going to be brutal for any outdoor plans that you might be having. This Jerry had Supercenter 7 day. So I would say today is not a take your lunch outside kind of day. It's going to be take your lunch inside and enjoy some AC. And that's going to be the general trend over this week ahead. Wednesday, nicest day out of the entire week because it's going to be feeling a little bit nicer. But it's this time of year where it's either hotter or more hot, or hot and less hot.
Hot and less hot.
Still
yes.
hot.
That is a lot.
Yeah, it's still
I was gonna say,
still hot.
steamed dumplings might actually be okay outside.
There you go. Okay,
But you'll just be sweating when you have your soup dumplings.
Yeah. I do love dumplings, so eat them wherever.
Yeah. Okay. Golly. Well, that is kind of crazy, huh? Of course, I always wash the car on Sunday, and so.
Oh, good for you.
Did you wash
But
the car
then,
yesterday?
yeah.
And?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the rain chances.
Yes.
So.
Yeah,
So
it's
there's that.
it's
might-
not widespread. It's more of that that summer-like pop-up
Yeah.
Yeah.
storm.
Yeah.
So
All right. We need it.
We do.
We still need it.
yeah.